on the roadside at the Felix Meritis Hotel. This is how we roll this year on ADE Radio. And right now, we welcome back Moksi. Hey. Boys, how are you?
Good, man.
Yeah, good.
Very
good.
You've just come out of a conference, is that right?
Yeah. We just did a panel together with Chase and Barong family about like where we at right now and how it went down the last year.
So, because I wasn't privy to that, tell us what the kind of things were you were asked and what the kind of things you told.
Well, it was mainly about like the connection with the label and why that label is working out so well for all the artists on it.
Yes.
It's like people want to know the formula. You know
So
what I mean?
what is the formula behind the Barong family?
It's more like it's a family thing. So everybody who was in there is connected before the music.
Right.
So we were friends or we were working together on different things before we started out doing this.
Blood for mercy then.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's about loyalty, it's about friendship, so it's not about like monetizing, you know what I mean? It's not about money, it's not about like, it's more about helping and
Rise together.
yeah, rise together and creating a platform, but also pitching in that platform for other people on the platform.
Like
So-
wearing your opposition on your arm ain't no thing anymore, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're all vying for the same space, but you all do something different. So
Yeah,
that's what,
definitely.
like the Barong family is strong. And I think and that's really risen over the last 12 months, especially. You guys have been at the forefront of that as well. Let's not deny that. You've been on tour all over the world, musically smashing out of the park.
Thanks.
What's the highlight if you've had such a great 12 months of the last 12 months?
Ooh, difficult question, man. Everything is a highlight.
Yeah, and because it's absolutely rolling right now. But what's the it doesn't have. It can be like a gig. It can be like a restaurant. It could be like a.
Well,
I got these like Yeezys that I've
collab
been
with
saving for. What is it?
Yeah, I remember when we were at Ultra Miami, Yellow Claw was playing there and they did like a very important show for them.
Yeah.
And then they played like the dopest remix from Sesco. You
Yes.
know, obviously one of the biggest hits of the label,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest hit of the label. And the funny thing about that song is that it defined Sesco's style.
Mm-hmm.
So that is when he really found out what he wanted to do, when he made that remix.
So found himself almost.
It was our
Yeah,
biggest hit
yeah.
from the label, our biggest hit. And then they played it and then they called us on stage. So we were all together on
Oh
stage.
yes.
And like that moment was
You see?
magical. That was success.
That's a beautiful moment.
Pure success.
And
about
another
that.
highlight is the collab with DJ Snake, of course.
So look, okay, I was going to talk
Definitely,
about that, and that's DJ Snake just absolutely smashing out of the park on commercial radio, in the clubs, on the dance floors, whatever. So where did and how did that happen?
Well, it was actually a year ago at ADE.
Really?
We were at
Yeah.
AMF in Amsterdam Arena, and we did a show before that in the other side of Holland. And we were like, okay, let's just drive there to the arena and just chill for a bit, just show our faces, you know. So we got there and we were standing on stage while Yellow Claw was playing, and then so all of a sudden Snake and Chami walked on stage, and
Sick.
they were standing beside us. We were like, dude, it's just Snake and Chami. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
And he came to me. Snake came to me. He was like, "I want your jacket." It was actually this jacket. I want
No,
your
bro.
But no, he said, "I want your jacket."
Give me the jacket.
And so I said, "Okay, you can have my jacket if you do a collab." And he's like, "Who are you?" I was like, "We're Moksi." So I pointed out. He's like, "Oh, dude, you're Moksi. I fucking love you guys."
So knowing about your music, knowing about the productions.
Yeah, and he said, "Let's work, man. Let's work." He gave us his personal number, his email address, and then we.
But you
started
didn't give him the jacket clearly because you're still wearing it. Power play.
Power move.
I like that. So look, that's like platinum selling shit now. So you're not messing about. What's next for Moksi? I know you've just done a bootleg especially for this, right? This event. That's what you do? You switch it up. That's what it's all about.
The switch ups, yeah.
So what's next? Where's the direction? Because you know the single with Chase. I was listening to it.
Yeah.
And the video's sick, by the way. But I was like, nice appearance.
We got a new EP coming out with Chase, so.
A full EP. Okay then.
4 songs.
And is that on Barong Family?
Yeah, and it's coming out November 11th.
Okay, and then what into the new year? So like, obviously, how do you beat this year? As an act, as a business, what goes on?
Well, we've been to a lot of major festivals and clubs in the world, but it was all in a joint tour with Yellow Claw or Barong Family.
Yeah.
Obviously, the next step is a solo tour.
Okay.
So we've been to Australia.
Yes,
and that was our first solo tour, and it actually sold out for 80%, like overall. So it was a real good tour, and it was a real good like sign. You know what I mean? This is the right moment to go live and go solo. And we're gonna do more Barong shows, obviously, but the main focus is to just get in there and just like rock the world.
I love the Snapchats as well. You give quite a lot on Snapchat. You get to see a lot of the in the making, right? And that's what it's all about. So how do we find you on Snapchat?
We are Moksi Snapchat.
There you go.
We are
Simple.
Moksi. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. So look, I know you've got to go to Moscow right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to let you go, but we end the interviews this year with a simple question. Describe ADE, and you can do this individually as well, in 3 words, but you can't use Amsterdam dance event. Okay, Sam, first go.
Perfect network weekend.
Diego, same.
Music, network, drinks.
Yay! The last one. ADE Radio, thanks Moksi for coming into the car. Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, man.
Thanks, bro.